Hi, my name is Jim Brassard and I'm the author of Combat Fitness. And I wanted to share an exercise with you out of the upper body drills that wasn't on the DVDs that I also produced with the manual. And the one I want to show you is the tiger push-up and its variations to make it harder. This is an excellent way to get a lot of girth on your shoulders as you keep practicing it. All right? And it'll build yourself up to the infamous handstand push-up that is the ultimate goal to reach from this stage. So it's very simple. You're just going to keep your feet at a natural width. You're going to go down, try to get pointing to the ground with your head as much as possible. And all you're going to do is begin to do push-ups. And you'll see that the shoulder, or you'll feel the shoulder giving you most of the work. Okay, now just to give you a little better tempo and time on this, it's important, or you'll get more micro-trauma out of your exercises if you go down for 4, like 1, 2, 3, 4, hold it, 1 Mississippi, and drive it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, hold it for 1, drive it up. Okay? You can crack off 75 of those. You're going to need a new shirt. So again, down for 4, hold it for 1, maybe 2, and drive it up hard. If you're in any kind of combat sport, all right, that driving up is going to help give you a lot of explosion power in your technique, even if it's wrestling in a push or a pull. All right? Now let's go on and show you a harder variation if you find that too easy. Okay, for some of you that found that a little too easy, all we have to do is elevate the body a little bit using a chair, and we can make a 100 or 50 rep exercise and drive it back down to 20 or 25 with intense pressure. All right? Now I also want you to remember and draw your attention as part of this lesson is not just the exercise. A more important part is the timing that I'm introducing to you. All right? Okay, so we'll go back again and show you that. But this time the feet are elevated to put more weight on the arms. Okay, we go down for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it for 1 Mississippi. Drive it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Drive. 1, 2, 3, 4. Drive. Again, that slow method and the pause, again, will cause much more micro-trauma to the body or to the muscles being used. Unlike a very fast piston-like push-up, where momentum is doing a lot of the work, and the muscles are moving in such a fashion where they're not really getting what we call micro-trauma. One of my top black belts who easily can do 50 to 100 push-ups non-stop, when I introduced this method, at 15 he was spent. His muscles were screaming. Another one of my students, brown belt level, same thing again. He said exercise that he could do very high reps of, cut him down to a 3rd, if not a 4th. Now, I want to go one more step, and that's it. We went from the ground to the chair, and let's see where the holy grail is of this exercise. All right, if you want to take the tiger push-up, and then elevate it, and then take it to its final level, which is the handstand push-up. This eludes a lot of, especially weightlifters, it eludes a lot of athletes. This one exercise, I can tell you from personal experience, when I mastered it, I've seen about a 10 to 20% increase in almost all my other exercises, including weights, which I do a little on the side, by the way. I'm not against them completely. But they're a supplement to these drills. Okay? Body weight drills, if done appropriately, can build incredible strength. And if you don't believe that, well, you better study Charles Atlas, Joe Bonomo, Siegmund Breitbart. These guys did feats of strength that you very rarely hear about. And particularly Charles Atlas never touched weights. He did tension and drills like this. So anyways, and the other part of the lesson I want you to draw out of this is not just the exercises I'm sharing with you from the courses, but the timing that I don't share with you in anything I've produced right now. Again, it's a 4 count down, 1 count hold, and drive yourself back up. Let's demonstrate. And I go up. Okay, we go down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause, drive. Can only drive so far and so hard up on that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 Mississippi, drive. For any of you experts that can whip off and, over 20 or 30 handstand push-ups. This is going to knock you down to 10. Now I'm good for about 10 to 15 on, and those 2 or 3 right there was starting to hurt. Again, I'm going slow and I'm causing more micro trauma to the muscle. All right? For those of you that have an ego on this and you want to stay with your high reps, then ignore this. But you'll find that if you slow down a little bit and let the muscle feel the drill and go slow and a static hold or a pause at the bottom, and then you drive back up, you're going to really tear out the muscles much faster and much more than a fast push-up or a fast movement where momentum really does a lot of the work. And the muscle's not getting a lot of the work because the exercise is so quick. This is really slowing it down. If you really want to be tough on yourself, slow the 4 count down to a 5 or 6 count and hold for 2 seconds and drive up. And that's another tip. But I would stay with the 4 and hold for 1 and up because that's going to make you upset enough as it is. Okay, there you have it. Some tips on some exercises and some counting and slow counting and methods of timing it. And we'll see you on one of the next videos.